Have you been wanting to give card making a try, but you're not exactly sure where to start? Or perhaps you're a seasoned paper crafter and you just want something fun and easy to do this weekend. Maybe you want something to give to a friend to introduce them to paper crafting. Let me introduce you to the Simple Cards card kits from Simple Stories. These card kits include everything you need to create 8 handmade cards. Inside, you'll find full-color step-by-step instructions that are really easy to follow. You have a full-color picture right there, so you know exactly what piece you need to find. There's also 4 sheets of pop-out die cuts, 8 pre-scored card bases, and 1 6x12 sheet of chipboard. All you need is a little bit of time and your adhesive. This Lots of Love card kit is the perfect card kit for Valentine's Day or really any time of year to express your love to your loved ones. In this video, I thought it would be fun to show you the process of putting together the 8 cards in the Lots of Love card kit. I've gone ahead and pulled out one of the pre-scored card bases, and then I selected the background panel that went along with this mailbox card. I've adhered the strip, but at this point I realized, oh whoops, I put that in the wrong place, so I'm just peeling it up and then adjusting it by putting it to the right of that floral pattern. I then grabbed the cream scalloped rectangle to anchor this chipboard mailbox. I love that the chipboard isn't too thick. It's just enough to add a little bit of dimension so you won't have any problems of these cards going through the mail. Now, of course, if you love lots of dimension, you can always adhere your pieces together with foam tape. If you've shopped for foam tape, you know that you can buy different thicknesses of foam tape. So I'm going to adhere this little flower right here with a piece of thin foam tape, just to bring it up to the level to pop it above that chipboard mailbox and give it even more dimension. And there we have it. We are done with our very first card and we're ready to move on to the next one. Now, I had a lot of fun with this video because it gave me the opportunity to time myself to see how long it would take me to put together all 8 cards. It only took me 35 minutes, so it's the perfect project to do with a friend or maybe while you're watching your favorite TV program. You can see that some of the background panels have pre-printed layers on them, but we've strategically put them in places so that you have other layers in between those pre-printed layers. So it really does give you that feel of a layered handmade card. It's not flat, it has lots of dimension, and is just a lot of fun to put together. You can create the cards exactly as we show you in the step-by-step instructions, or feel free to use your own creativity and mix things around if you would like. Now, one thing I love about this kit is that it has that sweet, lovey feel of Valentine's Day with the red and pink, but we've also mixed in robin's egg, coral, and blush, so it's a really fun color scheme that you can use any time of year. If you read through the sentiments that we've used on each of the cards, you'll notice that they aren't Valentine's Day specific. So you could use these for weddings, for anniversaries, even for baby cards, or even just a sweet note card to send to a friend. Now, our card kits actually coordinate with our paper collections. So for example, this Lots of Love card kit has pattern papers and images that come from our Sweet Talk collection. This is great news because it means that you can keep the cards simple as you see them here, or you can find coordinating embellishments to pull in and embellish your cards even more. For example, in the Sweet Talk collection, we've got some really cute washi tape that would be fun to put on the envelopes for your cards. You can also pull in more dimensional items like the chipboard, the foam stickers, the enamel dots, the adhesive back brads, or even the puffy stickers. So use what you like. Use the type of embellishments that you have fun using. Or you could add in things from your stash. For example, this globe card has this cute tag with a hole in the top, so that would be the perfect opportunity to add in some baker's twine or maybe some fun ribbon that you have in your stash. So just like that, we have our 3rd card created. Another feature of our card kits that you'll notice is that we've kept the background panels separate from the card bases, and this is intentional. In this video, I'm actually adhering the background panel to the card base as I work, but you can also leave this as a final step. And let me tell you the reason why you might want to do this. If you're putting together your card and you want to stitch on some buttons, or maybe you want to run it through your sewing machine to add a straight stitch or a zigzag stitch, or perhaps you're adding in some brads from your stash that have prongs that would poke through that background panel, you can have all that wrong side of the stitching, the knots and things like that, on the back of the background panel, and you can adhere it to the card base at the very end, sandwiching those knots and prongs, etc., in between the background panel and the card base. This will give you a nice clean inside on the inside of your card so that the recipient isn't seeing all of those behind the scenes details of your detail work. So I really love that about these kits. Another thing I wanted to mention is that even though these images and patterns are pulled in from our Sweet Talk collection, they're actually a unique size specifically for these cards. So if you love that collection and you want to have larger scale images to use on your scrapbook pages, you can use these elements in those ways as well. In fact, a lot of our design team members will pop out the pieces and incorporate them into their other projects like scrapbook pages or home decor items. We've also made sure to include both horizontal and vertical cards, which is really great. Now I want to point something out about this particular card. When you first look at that sentiment block, you may think, well, this sentiment is printed in the wrong place. It's not centered. That is also intentional. We've left a little space on the left so that koala bear can overlap the sentiment and fit perfectly right in there. So a lot of the design work is thought ahead for you, and you don't have to worry about printing your sentiment or stamping your sentiment. It's there and ready to go. Another option for these card kits is to use them as a starting point. Maybe you don't want to say hang in there on the sloth card. Maybe you want to leave that sentiment off and use a stamp that you have in your stash. Or maybe you want to pull in some letter stickers and put the name of someone or write happy birthday. These are versatile. You don't have to leave them exactly as they are. You can change them up and make them work for what you're doing. In this video, we have been showcasing the Simple Cards card kits, but we also have Simple Pages page kits for those of you who like to do scrapbooking. Or maybe you're a card maker who wants to check out scrapbooking. These kits include everything you need to make 2 double page layouts or 4 pages total. So they are similar to this, where they have the full color step-by-step instructions, they have the 4 base pages to create the layouts, and then they have a 6x12 sheet of the chipboard, and then they have 3 punch-out die-cut sheets. So be sure to check them out. I think you'll enjoy using those as well. In fact, I'm confident that once you give these a try, you're going to want to collect all the card kits and page kits because they are just so much fun and so easy to use. They're also a great way to build up your card stash and have cards on hand for any occasion that may pop up. I especially love this design right here with the cute little lovebirds and the sentiment that says forever and ever. This would be perfect to give to someone with a wedding gift, or perhaps you want to wish your sweetheart a happy anniversary, or even happy Valentine's Day. Now, we are almost done with all of our cards. We're on the last one. And what you'll notice is that there are a lot of pieces left. These aren't pieces that you've missed. These are actually bonus pieces. We wanted to utilize every square inch of the chipboard and die cut sheets. And so any place that we had an extra spot, we filled it up with extra images. These bonus pieces can be used to decorate the cards themselves, or you can embellish the inside of the cards. Another fun idea would be to decorate the envelopes for the cards. The kit does not include envelopes. However, these are a standard A2 size card, and most likely you already have A2 sized envelopes in your stash. If you don't, these can easily be found online at your local retailer or even at your local printing and copying stores. Another fun idea would be to purchase coordinating pattern paper from the Sweet Talk collection and create your own custom envelopes. Wouldn't that be fun to get a pattern envelope in the mail? I love that idea. I hope you've enjoyed watching the process of us putting together the 8 cards of the Lots of Love card kit. It really is fun to do and easy to do, and plus you get to send them out to your friends afterwards and spread a little sunshine. Here's one last look at all 8 card designs in this card kit, and be sure to watch out for our other card kits. Happy creating!